year, on the 28th of Shvat, Chavchet Shvat, marks the Hilula of a really great rabbi. His name was Rabbi Chaim Kohen Elhadad Zecher Tzadik Lebracha. He was born in English year 1915 and passed away in 1993. He was approximately 78 years of age at the time he passed away. He was a really great rabbi. His father was a great Chacham, Rabbi Avram Kohen, and the family came from Morocco originally in of itself. While he was young, he would learn Torah under the auspices of his father, Rabbi Avram Kohen Elhadad, who was the rabbi also of the village in Morocco where they actually grew up in, and very much he was just dealing with in regards to religious importances, Judaism, Yahadut in of itself, and also at the same time a living as a leather shoemaker. Very many of the great rabbis had a parnasah within regards to a worldly trade, let's just say, in of itself. It's actually interesting. His grandfather was famous Dayan Chacham Yosef Kohen Elhadad, who was also another very famous rabbi. I believe we've spoken about him in this series on various occasions before. And it's actually interesting that Chacham Chaim grew up in Torah and greatness, but unfortunately, I think it was tough within regards to a financial perspective, especially for many of the Moroccan families at that point in time in the country in a whole. And while he was learning Torah at a very high level at a young age, he would also be helping out with work. And I think when he was 10 years of age, he was sent by his father to a very big city to study in a yeshiva over there, and which was absolutely phenomenal at that point in time. He would over there, he would garner up great reputation, let's just say, as a great Torah illuminary over there, great potential over there. But it was they were living on the minimum basically over there. He would get married to his wife, Rabbanit Yamina, I believe her name was. She happened to be the daughter of Rabbi Yehuda Amar, and I believe as for Parnasah, will be teaching, educating children Torah in of itself. Now it's actually interesting. There was a huge wave of Aliyah at one point in time, especially during the mid-1940s, 1950s in of itself. He moved at that stage in time, before he made the Aliyah to Israel, he would move to Casablanca over there, where I believe he would stay for a window of 2 years. Remember, Casablanca had a very great Jewish community in its time. And afterwards, they would actually go to live in Sha'ar Aliyah camp near Haifa, once they finally embarked and made that amazing move to Eretz Israel. I believe, Kamot, the year 1953, he was one of the founders of the Moshav Zara. This was actually quite near Gaza in itself, the Gaza Strip in itself, where many of the immigrants from Morocco actually found that Moshav over there in itself, very prominent place over there. I think 1 year later, he was one of the founders of the Moshav Kalachim, which is very interesting enough, and eventually would move to Moshav Eshbol, which and would serve as a rabbi of the Moshav over there in itself. These are all prominent places. I think nowadays I would recommend everyone to actually research within regards to all these different places in of itself. He really strengthened, let's just say, the people inside the Moshav within regards to Torah and Judaism. And Kiruv, he gathered the people together, the young men of the community, the adults, to study halacha and weekly Torah. Let's just say he would read with the public, let's just say the Zohar, every single Shabbat. He would engage in various different important Jewish professions, which was important. He was a shochet, performing kosher slaughter, a butcher, a mohel, performing brit milahs over there, and a sofer stam, also writing mezuzot, tefillin, respectively, Sifrei Torah. And his home was open to everybody pretty much. He would give advice to people. There was a charity fund where they would distribute food. He would do big prayers. There would be piyutim, let's just say on Onik Shabbat and various other occasions where they would come together. I believed he would actually compile a book of piyutim in his own handwriting, including various different piyutim, which he composed himself. And I think some of the piyutim that his father also composed. He would have his book, let's say, recite poetry on different sudat mitzvahs in his house or in the synagogue. He would wake at the beginning, he would wake to midnight tikkun chatzot in himself with tears, it was reported, over study Torah until dawn. And I think one of his initiatives was the regional religious school was established really much important for the next generation to learn Torah in of itself. He would do work with regards to Shalom Bayit to promote harmonious marriages between couples that might have been like problems with over there, and all of this he would even have guests in, despite not having like a huge house in of itself. And they passed away on 28th of Shvat in the year 1993. We're talking about 32 years of age. He would leave behind various different manuscripts. I believe some of them were in Judeo-Moroccan. It was reported over, I think, come with the year 2005, about 12 years after he passed away. His Sefer Nishmat Chaim was published by his son, Rabbi Yitzchak Kohen, who happened to be the rabbi of Shmuel HaNavi neighborhood in Jerusalem, very prominent neighborhood in the ultra-Orthodox area, quite near Geula and Malchei Yisrael and all those areas. And please don't forget to light candles in the great rabbi's memory. Friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. We've just spoken about Rabbi Chaim Kohen Elhadad, the famous Moroccan rabbi. If you happen to be related to any of the great Chachamim we're speaking about, please send me an email, send me a comment over here. I would love to hear more. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please share the videos to other people that might be interested in watching them. Wishing you all blessings and take care. Have a great day and be well, everyone.